Hey everybody, this is part 2 of appreciating symbols, Pisces and Virgo. Before we begin, I decided to make an edit. The primary thing here is chastity, and the secondary is imagination. It should have been obvious because of the symbol, and imagination still comes into play. So let's get into it. So we're looking at both signs. We're looking at one sign here, one sign here. And we're going, okay, there's a fine line between the two. I'm thinking, let's bring them together. So it should be pretty obvious from what I said about Virgo that this little boy right here, the little boundary, is exactly like Virgo. And this girlie's thing is like Virgo too. In other words, the two semicircles act like Virgo. They give these people their own personal space, their own personal thoughts, their own personal feelings. That's how that works. That's how Virgo works with Pisces on the positive scale. Now, on the other hand, if the two shoulders are Virgo, and this is why Mercury rules over boundaries, then Pisces must be the straight line. That makes so much sense because that's masculine energy. But Brandon, Pisces is a water sign. I know that. But Jupiter is a masculine sign. So, although Pisces might have very much feminine and water energy, it'll also have a biddle dose. So trying to say there, a little biddle of some Jupiter. Thunderbolt action. So what that means, let's think about where we see these two in real life. That big old straight line thunderbolt. Well, have you guys seen those funny videos where they just happen to bring two people at the mall together? You know, some YouTuber. That's the Pisces right there. That's the thunderbolt. That's the connecting line. That little YouTuber goes, hey, I need some help with something, gonna troll you, gonna take you to the next aisle, hey, talk to this girl right here. And then they talk and they get together, or they don't talk because they don't know how, because the boundaries have never been crossed, and you hear silence, crickets chirping. The earthiest of all responses. And that's a bit of the fun interplay between these two signs. You see those energies. Well, in the next video, we'll get to the meat and potatoes. You guys want to know, what about the transits? What about real time? When do these things happen? Find out in Season 3 on the next episode of Appreciating Symbols.